Welcome you all in database structure and algorithm class. In previous lecture number 1 we learn about hash table. Now we are going to learn some basic concept of hashing. Some definitions are there as per the SPQ syllabus that we are going to learn now. So as we know that what is meant by hash table. In hash table we are having the keys and values. Now what are the properties of hash functions? Hash function should be simple to computer. Number of collisions should be less. The hash function use all the input data. The hash function uniformly distribute the data across the entire set of possible hash values. The hash function generates very different hash values for the similar strings. So all these are the some properties of the hash function. As we know that number of collisions should be less in the hash table. If the collision is occur, then we are going to resolve with the help of some techniques, and there are some types that we are going to learn shortly. So these are the hash function properties that you should know. Now hash function. What is meant by hash function? Hash function that map a key into the range of 0 to maximum minus 1. Suppose we are having array size of 10. Suppose we are having array size of hash size function is a 10. Then our hash table will have 0 to 9 index value. So this is your hash function. Hash functions having some types, 4 types that we are going to learn after this. So now if suppose we are having the key elements, total number key elements 10 that I want to put into the hash table, and hash function is given with the size of 10, then my table will have 0 to 9 index. So this is your hash function that are used to draw the hash table. The result of which is used as an index, as I said. Suppose as I explained earlier, to the hash table for the storing and retrieving the record. The address generated by a hashing function is called as home address. So whatever the address is generated using the hash functions, we call it as a home address. Then all the home addresses address to the particular area of memory, and that area is called as the prime area. We are specifying that elements into the hash table with the help of the index. That means of it is a part of the memory. So this is all about your hash function. Now next definition is bucket. As we know that the bucket is an index position in which hash table that can store more than one record. We are able to store more than one record. In your hash table, what happens? We are having some size, and with the help of that size of index we are putting the elements into the hash table. But here with the help of bucket we are using the extra space to store the more than one record. So this is the definition which is very important. We are going to use more than one record with the help of the bucket. So this is the definition of bucket. When the same index is mapped with the two keys, then both the records are stored in the same bucket. So when the same index is mapped, that means if the collision is there for the two keys, then both records are stored in the same bucket. So this is your use of the bucket. This is the example of the bucket, where we are having the bucket. We are having extra elements. We are putting the extra elements into the bucket for the given hash function and for the given key. So this is the definition of bucket. Maybe the size of bucket 1, maybe the size of bucket 1, maybe the size of bucket 2, maybe the size of bucket 3. So as per requirement, we can use the bucket size. So this is all about the bucket. Now next definition is collusion. What is meant by collusion? In a general way, we know that one element or one object is collapsed on the second one, then collusion is occur. Similarly, in a technical way, in a programming language, what is meant by collusion? The result of two keys hashing into the same address is called as collusion. So that means of what? If you are having the number of keys and that keys are stored into the one index, that time collusion is occur. Okay, so I am going to explain this with the help of the example. So this is the definition of collusion that I highlighted. The result of two keys hashing into the same address is called as the collusion. Let's understand with this definition with the help of example. Let's understand this with the help of example. Now I am having the hash function. Here I am having the hash function key percentile of 5. What is percentile symbol here? It is nothing but the modulus. Modulus means what? What is modulus operator? It will give the remainder. So that is the modulus operator. So how it is used into the hash function? So whatever the keys are there that given in the problem statement, we have to do one thing, key mod of 5. Whatever remainder is there, that remainder is nothing but the index value of hash table, and that element we are going to put into that index. So this is the collusion. So suppose I am having the keys. Suppose I am having the keys 10 and 15. So let's do one thing. Use the hash function key mod of 5. So now what happened? 10 mod of 5. So what is the remainder? We are having the remainder is equal to 0. So now I am going to put that 10 value into the index of 0. Now again I am having 15 mod of 5. So the remainder is what? 0. Because 15 divided by 5, remainder is 0. Now 0 is there for the value of 15. To put the value 15 into the index of 0, but already we are having the 10 elements into the index value of 0. So where to place the 15 now? This is the question, and this definition is nothing but the collusion. I hope all of you understand what is meant by collusion now. Now next definition is there, that is probe. So each calculation of an address and test for the success is known as the probe value. Probe means what? How many times you search into the hash table to get the place into the hash table. That means of each calculation of an address and test for the success rate is known as the probe. So this is your definition of probe. Then synonyms, keys those hash to the same address are called as the synonyms. The keys those hash to the same address, that's called as the synonyms. So these are the basic definition you should know for the hashing. Now next is a overflow. The result of more keys hashing to the same address, that means of collusion is occur, and if there is no room in the bucket, then it is said to that overflow has occur. Overflow means what? You are having some size of bucket, and in that size of bucket you are having the some elements, but you are not able to put the remaining elements into the bucket. There is no space in the bucket, so that means overflow is occur or overflow has occur. So this is the definition of your overflow. Collusion and overflow are synonyms when the bucket is of size 1. Collusion and overflow are synonyms when the bucket is of size 1. So I hope all of you understand the overflow definition. So in next lecture we are going to learn the next definition. Thank you.